world full of challenges, you may sometimes feel that negative thoughts are blocking the light from your life. We all face moments of frustration and anxiety, where we feel trapped in a cycle of negative emotions. If you are looking for ways to overcome these feelings and regain control of your life, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will cover 10 proven methods inspired by Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that dates back over 2,000 years and teaches us how to live a life full of positivity and inner peace. These techniques are not just theoretical. They are practical tools you can apply in your daily life to reduce psychological pressure and enhance your sense of peace. Accepting what you cannot control, focusing on the present moment, and speaking positively to yourself are just some of the methods we will explore. Stoicism teaches us to live in the present, accept what cannot be changed, and look for positives even in the most difficult situations. Before we begin, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. This helps us continue to provide valuable and useful content for you. Let's begin our journey toward positivity. Step 1. Accept what you cannot control. The first step toward enhancing positivity is accepting what you cannot control. In our daily lives, we face many situations beyond our will: weather, others' actions, and even past events. These things are not under your control, and thinking about them or trying to change them will only lead to frustration. In Stoic philosophy, accepting what cannot be changed is essential. When we learn to let go of things we cannot control, we become freer. Instead of worrying about what cannot be changed, we should focus on what we can control. Ask yourself, what can I do now to improve my situation? When you accept what you cannot control, you will begin to notice how you gain a more positive outlook on life. Instead of complaining and worrying, you will find yourself investing your energy in things you can influence. This shift in thinking will help you progress and grow personally. Remember, life is too short to spend it worrying about things beyond our will. Accept what you cannot change and give yourself permission to focus on what matters. When you give yourself this opportunity, negativity will begin to fade, and you will gain a clearer vision for the future. Prepare to reconsider how you interact with the world around you and accept it as it is. You will gain more space to grow and enjoy what is already present in your life. Focus on the present moment. One of the most important lessons of Stoic philosophy is the importance of living in the present moment. In a world full of pressures and distractions, we often tend to dwell on the past or worry about the future. This habit negatively affects our mental health, causing us to ignore the beauty of the present moment and the details of life we enjoy. When we focus on the past, we find ourselves trapped in a cycle of regret or sadness. We may remember mistakes we made or moments we wish we could change, leading to negative emotions that affect our mood. When thinking about the future, we may become prone to anxiety and stress about what might happen, reinforcing feelings of fear and insecurity. Thus, focusing on the present moment serves as an effective way to reduce these negative feelings. We can practice this through self-awareness, which involves paying full attention to what is happening around and within us. Start by setting aside daily time to be fully present. When you eat, try to enjoy every bite. Notice the flavors and textures. When you are with friends, focus on them and enjoy the conversation instead of thinking about your daily distractions. Techniques like meditation and deep breathing also help enhance this focus. When you take a few minutes to breathe deeply, you will notice how your mind frees itself from distracting thoughts and becomes more aware of what is happening in the present moment. Remember that life is made up of small moments, and each moment holds new opportunities. When you learn to be present, you will discover beauty in daily details and become less vulnerable to negative thoughts. Focusing on the present moment is not just a mental exercise. It is a lifestyle that can improve your quality of life and enhance your sense of inner peace. Choose today to live in the present and enjoy what life offers you now. You will be surprised at how much improvement occurs in your mental state and how things begin to shift toward positivity in your life. Third, positive self-talk. One of the most powerful tools that can affect our mental state is the way we talk to ourselves. Often, we are harder on ourselves than we are on others. When we make mistakes or face difficulties, negative thoughts begin to creep into our minds, reinforcing feelings of failure and inadequacy. Stoic philosophy encourages developing positive inner dialogue. This means replacing the negative phrases we use with encouraging and motivating ones. For example, instead of saying, "I am a failure," you can say, "I faced a challenge, but I am learning from it and will do better next time." These small changes in thinking can make a big difference in your mood and self-confidence. You can also use daily motivational phrases to boost your positivity. Write a set of inspiring positive statements and set aside time each day to read them aloud. You will notice how these words affect the way you see yourself and the world around you. When you speak to yourself with kindness and respect, you begin to build a better relationship with yourself, which helps enhance your self-confidence. It is also important to be aware of your negative thoughts when they arise. Try to recognize negative patterns in your inner dialogue and begin to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought true? How can I rephrase it positively? This type of critical thinking helps you break the negative cycle and allows you to redirect your thoughts toward positivity. Do not forget that positive self-talk is an ongoing process. It may take some time to change old habits, but with practice, you will begin to see the shift. Remember that every positive thought enhances your feeling of happiness and reduces the impact of negative thoughts. It is important to realize that the way you talk to yourself plays a major role in shaping your reality. Invest time in building a positive inner dialogue, and you will notice how this simple habit can make a big difference in your life. Start today and talk to yourself the way you deserve. Fourth, practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is one of the most effective tools for enhancing positivity and getting rid of negative thoughts. It is not just a passing feeling, but a daily practice that can create a real transformation in the way you see life. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we begin to see the world around us in a brighter, more optimistic way. Taking a few minutes each day to think about the things we are grateful for can have a profound impact on our mental state. You can start by writing down 3 things you are grateful for in a special notebook, or simply think about them before bed. These things may be simple, like morning coffee, a friend's smile, or even good health. Focusing on small blessings helps you see beauty in daily details. Studies indicate that practicing gratitude regularly can improve your level of happiness and reduce levels of anxiety and depression. When you realize what you have rather than what you lack, your perspective changes dramatically. This shift can help you face challenges better and give you a sense of contentment and inner peace. Additionally, you can expand your circle of gratitude to include people around you. Try to express your gratitude to people in your life. Write a thank you note, leave a positive comment, or simply tell them how much you appreciate them. This action not only makes them feel valued, but also helps strengthen your personal relationships. You can also practice gratitude through meditation. Set aside some time in your day to sit quietly and think about the things you are grateful for. This type of meditation can be beneficial for clearing your mind and enhancing your sense of comfort. In the end, gratitude is the key to seeing life in a positive way. Make gratitude a daily habit, and you will notice how your feelings and thoughts change. The more positive practices you have in your life, the greater your sense of peace and happiness. Start today and celebrate the small and big blessings in your life. 5th, practice self-control and calmness. One of the most important principles in Stoic philosophy is enhancing self-control and calmness, especially when facing difficult situations. In a world full of daily challenges and pressures, we may sometimes feel that feelings of anger or frustration are increasing, negatively affecting our mental health and decisions. Self-control means the ability to manage your reactions and emotions rather than letting them control you. When we encounter difficult situations, whether disagreements with others or challenges at work, it is easy to surrender to anger or anxiety. But by practicing self-control, we can take a step back and analyze the situation calmly and rationally. One effective method for achieving self-control is deep breathing techniques. When you feel stressed or angry, take a moment to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Try to focus on your breath and think about what is happening around you. This helps reduce stress levels and gives you time to think more clearly before making any decision. Meditation is also a great way to enhance calmness. By setting aside a few minutes daily to relax and meditate, you can learn to deal with negative thoughts and feelings more effectively. Meditation gives you the opportunity to practice self-awareness and enhances your ability to cope with stress. It is also important to remember that calmness does not mean not feeling emotions. It means being able to understand your feelings and control them. When you feel angry, acknowledge it, but try to deal with it constructively rather than reacting impulsively. You can express your feelings in a calm and respectful manner. Remember that self-control and calmness are skills that require practice. It may be difficult at first, but with time and repetition, you will find yourself better able to maintain your composure even in the toughest circumstances. Enhancing these skills will help you make better decisions, communicate more effectively with others, and give you a greater sense of control over your life. Make self-control and calmness part of your daily life, and watch how these practices affect your quality of life. The more you can control your reactions, the greater your chance of living in peace and positivity. 6th, build positive habits. Building positive habits is an essential element for improving our quality of life and enhancing positivity. Habits are behaviors we do repeatedly and can be either positive or negative. If you have negative habits like constant worry or overthinking, it may be difficult to get rid of them. But you can replace them with positive habits that boost your mental health and well-being. The first step in building positive habits is identifying what you want to achieve. Start by pinpointing areas you wish to improve, such as physical health, mental balance, or developing new skills. Positive habits may include regular exercise, reading a book daily, or practicing meditation. To make building new habits easier, you can use a gradual strategy. Instead of trying to change your life overnight, start with small steps. For example, if you want to exercise, start with just 10 minutes a day. Over time, you can gradually increase this time until it becomes part of your daily routine. Also, try to make your positive habits enjoyable and inspiring. If you love music, you can exercise while listening to your favorite songs. If you enjoy nature, exercise outdoors. Linking positive habits with activities you love will make it easier to stick with them. It is also important to track your progress. You can use a journal to document your achievements, or even use smartphone apps that help you track your habits. When you see your progress, you will feel more motivated to continue. Do not forget that building positive habits takes time and effort. You may face challenges and obstacles, but persistence and perseverance are key. If you fail on any given day, do not feel discouraged. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn and adapt. In the end, positive habits are powerful tools for improving your life and increasing your happiness. Make them part of your daily routine, and you will notice how you begin to achieve positive change in your life. Start today and enjoy the journey of building habits that support your happiness and personal growth. 7th, accept failure and learn from it. In our daily lives, we face many challenges and may encounter failure at times. Instead of fearing failure or avoiding it, we should see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Failure is not the end of the road. It is a natural part of life. Whenever you try to achieve something new, whether a project at work or a personal goal, the possibility of failure always exists. However, what ultimately determines your success is how you deal with that failure. Instead of wallowing in feelings of frustration or self-criticism, you should try to analyze the situation and understand the lessons you can learn from it. When you fail to achieve a goal, take time to think about the reasons that led to it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I improve myself next time? This type of critical thinking helps you see failure as an opportunity for growth rather than an end. Accepting failure can boost your self-confidence. Every time you face failure and learn from it, you become stronger and more capable of facing future challenges. You can consider failure as part of your journey toward success, where every experience, whether positive or negative, adds to your experience and helps you develop. Moreover, it is important to remember that you are not alone in facing failure. All successful people have faced failure at some point in their lives. Share your experiences with others and listen to their stories of failure and how they overcame it. You will find that connecting with others can be a great source of inspiration and encourage you to keep going. In the end, accepting failure is an invitation to deal with life flexibly. Make failure part of your experience and consider it a step toward success. The more you learn to accept failure, the more prepared you become to face challenges and achieve your goals. Start today, and do not be afraid of failure. Embrace it as part of your journey toward success. 8th, benefit from life's challenges. Life is full of challenges, and these challenges are an essential part of our human experience. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this challenge to improve myself or develop new skills? Through this analysis, you can turn difficulties into opportunities for improvement. When facing problems such as job loss, the end of a relationship, or even health crises, it is easy to sink into feelings of despair or frustration. But if you can shift your focus to what you can learn from these situations, you will find yourself growing on a personal level. Perhaps you can gain new skills, improve your coping strategies, or even develop new social skills. Life's challenges can also enhance your psychological resilience. Every time you face a difficulty and overcome it, you become better able to handle tough situations in the future. This does not mean you will become immune to negative emotions. Rather, it means you will learn how to recover from them more quickly. You can also benefit from challenges by sharing your experiences with others. When you talk about what you have been through, you can inspire others and help them overcome their own difficulties. Strong social relationships and mutual support can be a source of strength in tough times. Finally, remember that every challenge is an opportunity to discover your inner strength. Look at difficulties as part of your journey toward achieving goals and ambitions. When you adopt this mindset, you will begin to see life in a more positive way and be able to face challenges with greater confidence. In the end, life is full of challenges, but how you respond to them determines your life's path. Make every challenge an opportunity for growth and celebrate the successes you achieve along the way. Start today turning difficulties into opportunities and benefit from every experience to enhance your positivity and resilience. Ninth, maintain positive relationships. Positive relationships play a crucial role in enhancing our happiness and psychological well-being. According to Stoic philosophy, social relationships are among the most important sources of psychological support, so we must work to build and maintain healthy, positive relationships with others. When you surround yourself with people who support and encourage you, it enhances your ability to face challenges and reduces negative feelings. Friends and family who encourage you to grow and share in moments of happiness and challenge can be an important source of strength and support in your life. It is important to be mindful of the people you choose in your life. Try to choose friends who have a positive outlook and who motivate you to achieve your goals. When you are surrounded by people who believe in you, you will find yourself more motivated to work toward your dreams. Additionally, try to be a source of positivity in others' lives. Offer support and help when they need it, and listen to them attentively. This way, you will build a strong network of mutual support, which strengthens relationships and makes them more sustainable. Remember that positive relationships require continuous effort. Make sure to communicate regularly with the people you care about, whether through phone calls, text messages, or in-person meetings. The more positive interactions you have, the stronger your bonds become. You should also be prepared to deal with negative relationships. If there are people in your life who drain your energy or contribute to negative feelings, it may be necessary to reassess these relationships. Do not hesitate to set clear boundaries or distance yourself from relationships that negatively affect your mental health. In the end, positive relationships are the foundation of a life full of happiness and success. Make maintaining these relationships a priority and invest time and effort in building strong and nourishing connections. The more positive relationships you have in your life, the more capable you become of facing challenges and enjoying a life full of inner peace and happiness. 10th, practice daily meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for enhancing inner peace and getting rid of negative thoughts. Practicing daily meditation is an important part of Stoic philosophy, as it helps us develop deeper self-awareness and better understand our emotions. Moments of meditation can serve as a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life, allowing us to connect with ourselves on a deeper level. One of the main benefits of meditation is that it helps clear the mind. In a world full of constant stimulation and flowing information, it can become easy to get caught up in negative thoughts and worry. But by setting aside a few minutes daily for meditation, you can learn to manage your thoughts and feelings more effectively. You may find yourself calmer and more focused, allowing you to handle challenges in a more balanced way. There are many meditation techniques, and you can choose what suits you. From breath-based meditation, where you focus on your breathing and allow thoughts to pass without clinging to them, to guided meditation, which involves listening to recordings focused on relaxation and calmness. You can also try meditation in nature, where a peaceful environment enhances your experience. When practicing meditation, try to make these moments part of your daily routine. You can start by setting aside 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or before bed. Over time, you can increase the duration as you see fit. The goal is to make meditation a lasting habit that enhances your mental health. Additionally, meditation not only helps improve your mental state, but can also boost creativity and focus. When you give yourself a chance to pause and meditate, you will find yourself better able to think clearly and find innovative solutions to the challenges you face. In the end, daily meditation is an investment in your mental and emotional health. Over time, you will notice a positive impact on your life, as you will feel an increase in positivity and inner calm. Start today and give yourself the opportunity to experience the profound benefits of meditation and celebrate the moments that allow you to connect with yourself more deeply. In conclusion, Stoic philosophy offers us a set of valuable tools to overcome negative thoughts and enhance positivity in our lives. By applying the points we covered in this video, such as accepting what you cannot control, focusing on the present moment, and speaking positively to yourself, we can begin to achieve a real transformation in our daily experience. Each of these strategies enhances our ability to deal with challenges and pressures better. Failure, challenges, and relationships are all opportunities for growth and learning, helping us shape ourselves and achieve our goals. Daily meditation and gratitude also play a key role in enhancing inner peace and happiness. When we set aside time to reflect on the blessings around us and practice calmness and meditation, we open the doors to experiencing a more positive life. If you liked the content of this video, do not forget to support the channel by subscribing and liking, and share the ideas with your friends so everyone can benefit. Remember that happiness and inner peace do not come by chance. They are the result of continuous, conscious practices. See you in the next video, and stay positive and happy. Star.